Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to Motorama. As you can see, I'm waiting on the windshield on the CLA to defrost. But once it defrosts, we'll head straight to the show. Alright guys, we're at Motorama. This place is completely packed. You got this beautiful truck. You got this beautiful purple Charger right here. Stunning beast. Now I did only bring my phone just because it's more convenient for shows like this. It's got the neons in the interior. My God, we are. Look at that. Again, no idea what this is, but all I know is it's probably 4 or 5 times older than I am. We'll check out these shops later on. There's quite a few shops. Sponsors as well, like Haggerty. We got this beautiful Camaro. Civic Camaro. Of course, this is just a small portion. This is just like the, I think, more show car. Look, I always love when they have little mirrors so you can look at underneath the car. Beautiful cherry red paint on this. 1969 Pontiac GTO. Got a beautiful pickup right here. I believe it's a C10. Beautiful Shelby. Eleanor, I guess. Absolutely stunning car. Beautiful Shelby. I guess we're just gonna keep zigzagging between these cars. You got a nice little minty rat rod right here. One that I did see a few photos of. Here's a beautiful Camaro SS. Now, as I said, there's a bunch of shops around the different corners of the show that we'll check out either while we're passing if they catch my eyes, or you know, while we're walking past them, or afterwards, sorry. Beautiful little Beetle here. This thing. Huh. Look at this Beetle. Nice screen on this Beetle. Cutting through here. Of course, this is a more packed area, but there's a beautiful C2 Corvette.
There's, I'll show you in a minute. There's a big show coming up called Streets of Fire in Niagara.
Oh my god, it's too many cars. I love the wheels on the Beetle, actually. Another beautiful Charger.
Check. Corvette fiber.
Beautiful Mustang right here.
If you don't feel it, $15
It's a really nice Mustang. I saw something here which would catch my eye. Okay, here's 31 Ford. Really cool. Crazy to think that's 100 years old almost. Here's a Pro Street Camaro. Super cool. Along with a little Isetta. Is it slams? There's a Fairlane. We're almost out of the more busy area. I do want to escape the more busy area. The Chevelle. Oh, here's a Suburban, I think. I think it's a Suburban. Yeah, Chevy Suburban. Nice screen, beige interior. Not beige, but yeah, kind of beige. Let's go around since.
Oh yeah, you want to ask if you want to look at the picture.
There's a little Mustang. Mach-E. There's another pickup. This is cool, probably the most unique out of the bunch here. And then there's a Camaro behind it. I know a lot of people are going to yell at me if they realize that there's a Miata here that I didn't show. So here is the NA Miata. Here's the rear end on the Acura. Nice look at this Camaro with ghost stripes, I guess is what you call it. I know my friend will love this. Look at that thing. Right at the entrance to the second area, you got this massive old school flatbed truck. Seems wicked. Now they do have a little diecast area that I guess I can check out while I'm walking past it. Oh gosh. Wow, that's a beauty right there. there's no price tag on it. Of course. SLR is also pretty cool. I do wonder how much the Gallardo is. I'll quickly look through here, see if and I'll let you guys know if I find anything cool. Well, I did end up finding something, but I'll show you guys later. But yeah, there's quite a few cars here. This is also one of the more chaotic halls. There's a Corvette here. So there was a NASCAR table. I guess we'll show a little bit later on this food. We'll go through this whole hall, and then that is like the more extreme proper thing. Napa, Canada.
I think I've still got it the whole night.
I don't think this is much here. Just more things right here. There's a stock car, I guess. Here's a GR86. Really nice little mini F1 car. This is a really nice Mustang right here. There are a bunch of little things. Little miniature go-karts. That's actually really cool. Now, of course, last year I got into NASCAR, really deeply into NASCAR. So I got a new born appreciation for these stock cars. Here's some Cobalts. You can see under the hood of the Cobalt.
Right? I just didn't want to. Last year I had the car.
This is really cool. There's a Camaro stock car. Now we're going to go to the much more larger area. Nice. Bunch of Camaros here. Not sponsored by Tide, or maybe sponsored by Tide, I don't know. Oh, wow, that's a nice one right here. This is mint. Beautiful greenish blue paint compared to the other more racing inspired ones. There's a MG. Something you don't see often at all. They got a little club as well. You can see here they got merchandise for MGs. There's another MG. I don't know which one this is, but I have no idea where to even start. So I guess we'll start on the right side of the hall, slowly make our way down. Beautiful pickup right here. This thing's really wild. There's an AMG GT. I actually grew to love these a lot lately. I mean, I always did like these, but yeah, recently I've really grown to love these. Here's a few Apple Red Jaguars, one Apple Red Jaguar and one. Oh, there's another NASCAR here. This is eBay Motors, the eBay Motors booth. Sorry. Well, there's a bunch of hats here, Ford racing hats as well. Though I don't really wear hats. We'll see what's on this side first. Go loop around.
Don't worry. When I get there.
Another beautiful truck. I guess this is, again, the truck. This is my second year here. So. Oh, here is a beautiful Shelby Mustang.
What is up with you?
That is really nice. You probably recognize this car if you're a subscriber. This is one of the Mustangs that show up to the Friday night Mustang meets. The beautiful gray Mach 1. Here you got a nice Bronco, some Grand Nationals. This is another Chevelle. What is that? There's a Benz. God, how would you even get into this? Keep in mind, I'm not tall, but I'm still fairly tall. Squeeze past this thing, the bumper. Yeah, you don't want to be in front of that thing. Oh, this thing's wicked. Look at that tire width. Oh. Well, someone's taking a photo, so we'll try not to get in their way, but oh, they got Horizon Diecast. That's pretty cool. I'll check out what they've got, and then nothing crazy at the Horizon Diecast show. Or, sorry, the Horizon Diecast booth. Oh wow, almost missed this. There's a wide body R35 GTR. Chevy Vega. Since I've seen a Vega. In fact, this is the only Vega I've ever seen. It's been a while since I've seen this Vega. Things are really cool. We got a gasser here. I have no idea what this thing is, but huh. Looks like an LC5. Wow, it's a G37. pause it if you want to read that. Wow, it's got... It does look like an LC500 there. There's some trucks. There's a little Mazda. 2 Mazdas. I actually really like the little livery on this one, the like anime-ish livery. Really cool Ford Ranger. There's a few more trucks. I think it's a Javelin back there. Oh, this thing's really wicked. Of course, I'll just go through whichever ones I think look nicest. That is super clean under the hood. I love the Hot Wheels on this one here.
So that was one back there. This is 2.
It is really hard to film in such a packed area, as well as with the cars being everywhere. I'd love to enter my car into one of these down the road. Of course not now, because my car isn't really a show car. We'll come back here because the sides. I guess we'll go to the tuner side first. There's a nice lowrider. Beautiful purple on this. There's a nice Judge. View mount. Actually, yeah, we'll just go through this side here and see what else there. There's this really nice 350Z. Nice to see a Z car in here. I'll put up his Instagram tag on the screen right now, and then you can follow him. There is the Drifter movie, Hans Movies 86. And yeah, more shops. The booth did have a 300 ZX. I just decided to leave it behind for now. Maybe come back to it later. Beautiful R32 Skyline. Altezza. There's a nice Supra in purple.
Yeah, these are fucking.
And now I'm going to actually start taking pictures, because I do need pictures for Instagram and also the thumbnail. This is really cool. Beautiful 350Z here. This is one that you see at Z-Fest quite a bit. There's a nice i8. And a thing. Now we're stuck in a line. Now we're in the actual pretty cool 370Z here. Beautiful WX STI. Guess we'll look around. Nice Audi R8. We'll come back to these cars here. It's a nice 370Z though. Actually, two nice 370Zs. I think I know this one here. Nice East Civic, some kind of Civic. Here's a Corolla, which is lower, modified heavily. Sorry, no worries. Here's whatever this is. This is honestly pretty cool though. It's a Yaris. Wow. I know exactly what people are thinking when seeing this. There's a nice BMW, I guess. Okay, that area is usually got some nice stuff, so we'll go there after checking out the cars here. Here's H3R Lancer. Or H3 Lancer, sorry. Here's a S2000. Another S2000. There's a Civic. There's Civic. Squeeze out of here. Oh, I want to look at that one. Beautiful Honda Civic here. Wow. This thing is honestly probably one of the nicest Civics I've seen in a while. Chrome taillights, of course. I love that duck taillight, or tail, sorry, duck taillight. Ducktail on the Civic, rubbing the Volks. This has got to be one of the nicest. It's got a cage in it as well. This is easily one of the nicest Civics I've seen in a while. Sorry, just gonna squeeze past it.
I don't know what's last time you went up here.
Alright, we'll go into the little corner there. See what goodies they got there. And then we just got the rest of the haul here to do. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sorry. Gold accents on this. Got some Myers Manx here. Okay, they got a lot of music playing in that corner there. but I think we saw most of those cars last year anyways, so there's no rush. This is still pretty cool, the little, that is actually for the AC, or, well, AC, before AC. Really cool little feature, or a little thing to have on the Classic. We might end up going to those stores that we missed over there just later on after going through these aisles. But you don't want to, yeah, you don't want to be cutting in and out of those. These are all like gassers and hot rods, street rods, whatever you want to refer to them as. We'll go to that side afterwards. It's really cool. It doesn't have headlights. And man, I'm sweating. I didn't think it'd be this hot inside, but the second you go outdoors, it's freaking crazy hot. There's a nice purple Ford. It doesn't show as purple on camera, but it is a very light purple. Some pretty cool little trucks here. I mean, cars here, sorry. Here you got Kit. Got another Trans Am here. There is GT Tango on Instagram. Sorry. I do remember seeing this a few times. There's another Vega. I think I remember seeing this car before. I remember the color scheme. Here's this beautiful Camaro. Look at that exhaust system right there. Hello. Beautiful Mustang right here, 67 GT500. There's a Beautiful Corvette. Even more shops here. Beautiful Bronco, 1974. Beautiful Camaro here. I guess we'll just look at the cars here. Oh, sorry. Dodge Dart right here. Dodge Dart GT. Beautiful Corvettes. Of course, Corvettes have their own little club. I love this yellow one right here. This yellow C6. Beautiful C8. Another nice C6. Beautiful candy. The jokes write themselves. Beautiful C7. Also, I don't hate Corvettes. I love these. The jokes are just real though. This is another car we see at Cars and Coffee a lot. Is this? I think it's on Air Ride. The Suburban right here. Pretty awesome. Got Grand National right here. Another Corvette C5. We're back at the stunning C6. No worries. This thing's so nice. Okay, I believe the one over there is just hats and stuff. Nice Fox body Mustang here. Stunning ZL1 Camaro. Or Z28, sorry. Murdered out. Looks like a bunch of more shirts and hats. Pretty nice ones. Got GT500 right there. Got a Charger, Plymouth Superbird. That is nice. Pretty cool fact is I actually met someone who owns a Plymouth Superbird while walking into the show. We're pretty much done in this hall. I am just going to quickly double check one of the booths that I didn't get to check properly. And then we'll come back here. Here's another Eleanor. Saw one in the main showcase. Here's that beautiful AMG GT again. And yeah, I guess we'll just, we still have a little bit of area to go through with the more Motorsports area. But yeah, we'll go and see those shops as well that we missed. Whatever cars that we missed that are of interest. Oh, that's pretty cool. These trailers are awesome. Here's another NASCAR. And a little diecasting with loud music. Alright, we're back into the more motorsport-like area. And as anyone really knows, I've grown to really love watching NASCAR and the Cup Series. The Truck Series I haven't gone too far into. I know a few Cup Series drivers, but Truck Series drivers. But Cup Series is what I do prefer. Here is the Miata again. This is the cool car. Here are more Canadian NASCAR series cars. Of course, there's a bunch of stores that we still have to go to. I do want to peek back at the store here and see if they've got anything of interest that I missed, and then go back to the NASCAR series and maybe grab something else. But yeah. There's another Chevelle. Alright guys, we're back from Motorama, and yeah, we got a few things from Motorama. We got this from my buddy right here, a Lamborghini Murcielago from the Fast and Furious set. Pretty cool, nice orange. And for myself, we got a Kyle Busch M&M's NASCAR from the Cup Series. Pretty cool. Of course, I love NASCAR, so couldn't pass up on this. And yeah, that'll be it for the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.